Oh, Lord Jesus, just take my soul now. Actually, rewind. Just kidding. If you could do it after Beauty and the Beast and Power Rangers comes out next month, I'll be good. Oh. Ooh, ladies, gentlemen, select gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I apologize. I got sick over the past 3 days, so I feel like crap. The sun is in and out of commission. I'm not 100,000% sure what's going on with my brow game today. My lashes that I typically wear tore in half, and so now I'm wearing a pair that I'm not a complete fan of. I have this menacing rash going down my neck. The studs I was supposed to wear for this video are nowhere to be found. The choker I was supposed to wear for this video was left at work. It goes without being said, but I am deteriorating from the inside out. I am falling apart. But despite my shortcomings, I have a good old story time for you guys today. Try as hard as you might today, Satan, but you will not catch me out of formation. Anyway, so yes, I am just going through it, to say the least. But I wanted to share with you guys this story while it was still fresh in my memory. And by fresh, I mean this literally happened to me yesterday morning. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I posted the story yesterday as it was happening. It was like a live thing that was happening. If you guys aren't following me on Snapchat or Instagram, my username is Carla Cassandra, so you guys can follow me there if you care to see these little shows that happen to me literally on a daily basis. Much like the one I'm about to tell you, so without further delay, I'm just gonna hop right into this story. Disclaimer, this story is literally all in the name of me being transparent. Can I ever stop being trans something? But now I'm thinking about it. If a transgender has a child, does that make them transparent? Coined it. Our story today begins with the fact that I wasn't naturally blessed with breasts. As you guys know, I'm on hormonal replacement therapy, which if you're transitioning, you know that when you're putting estrogen into your body, it takes the same effect on your body as it would in a cisgendered woman, basically meaning that it'll naturally make you develop your own breast tissue. However, it's not going to make you turn from like a AAA cup to like a D cup, which is like, for me and my frame, would be like way too big. But it makes you grow the size tissue realistic to your body type. Side story, when I was getting prescribed for hormones, my doctor told me, you will grow your own breast tissue, but only expect to grow 2 cup sizes less than your mom. And so now I'm over here thinking like, damn, I'm about to be like a negative AAA. 8 years later, I'm out here trying to call the doctor to cash me outside because I grew to a pretty cool like AA, which means that there's like something there to work with, so I can kind of build off of that. There's a little some there. This is seriously just me just putting everything and all my cards out on the table. But because I have a pretty good like starter package, I like to have a little like upgrade here and there. So what I do is I have these little cutlets basically, and they're just kind of like they're gel-filled pads that I put inside of my bra and I insert them in there. So it gives you a little bit of a lift and Uber. That's what I'll call them. Okay, I'm seriously trying to power through this story, but yes, it does give you a little bit of a lift. Just like a push-up bra, I'm just adding a little bit of extra onto what I already have to make it look like I have things. Don't really, because I'm really just out here false advertising. So yesterday morning, as I'm getting ready for work, I have my hair did, my face is beat to the gourds, and now I just have to get dressed. I'm trying to find my pads. I found one and I couldn't for the life of me find the other, so I'm thinking, okay, like maybe it's on my bed or maybe it's underneath it, or like my room, you guys can't see it, but if I were to pan all around here, it's a hot mess. So I'm like, it has to be somewhere here. And this has happened a few times before, but I always find it like on my bed or something. And so I'm searching high and low and I cannot find it. So after a good like 10 minutes of trying to find it and me thinking like, crap, I'm gonna be late, I'm starting to think to myself like, I just wore an oversized sweater yesterday to work. What if it fell out and it's like laying at the counter or in the back office? I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I walk in and they're like, here's your boob. And this theory wasn't that far-fetched for me because side story to my side story, when I was in Texas for the Selena event, y'all remember I went to that? I was at the club wearing an oversized sweater, this one in particular, and we were dancing, you know, the Bay Area was in the house. Of course I had to get crazy with, so I was getting, you know, I was doing the shoulders, the crazy shoulders, bending every which way. And as I'm bending back up from my crazy shoulders, my homegirl I was with was like, yo, what's that on the floor? And I was mortified because I turned around, looked on the floor, and to my surprise, it was my pad just laying there, literally screaming for me to help it. And so please believe I had to take it to the flow, real down low, make your knees touch your elbows real quick, and swipe it back up and just like stick it back in like it didn't even happen before anybody saw it. And I was like petrified. And so now fast forward to yesterday morning, I'm thinking it's happening all over again, except I think all of the Sun Valley Mall has seen my pad. If I see it tomorrow morning, I am not claiming it as if it were mine. But if you know anything about me, I like to stay optimistic in trying times. So I just thought to myself, like, let's just cross our fingers and hope it's in my car. So I put one in, so I'm literally one boob out the door, and I'm headed to my car. Mind you, it's raining, it's wet everywhere outside, and I'm walking out, and I go to my driveway, and you guys have never been to my house, but for those of you who have, you know that my driveway is like uber long, and at the end of the driveway, I'm looking like, what is that unidentified object at the end of my driveway? And I'm like, oh damn, that's my boob. And legit, the moment I found it, I was like dying. One, I was kind of relieved that it wasn't at work. Two, I was relieved that I found it. But three, I thought it was like the most hilarious thing, so I filmed a little bit of it, knowing that I was gonna tell you guys this story today. So I'm just gonna insert that clip here. Oh my god, I was looking for my boob and I legit just found it on the floor in my driveway. Oh my god, oh. That I can't wear that anymore. That's really wet. Well, at least it wasn't at work, right? My pad literally said, cash me outside, and what did I do? I cashed it outside. Now, one may be wondering, how does your pad end up at the end of your driveway? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Because my driveway is so long, when they drop off the newspapers, they don't throw it, you know, all the way to the garage door. They literally just leave it at the end of the driveway. The night prior to when I had lost it, I was picking up like all three of the newspapers that were down there, and so I had to, you know, bend it down low, and I guess it popped out of my bra, and when I stood back up, because I was wearing such like an oversized sweater, it just fell out and I couldn't hear it because they're so light. I just walked away, and it spent all night just like marinating in rainwater, and so it was dirty and it was wet, and it probably wasn't gonna dry anytime soon, so I didn't wear it to work. So I went to work yesterday like half boobed. But needless to say, I am so grateful to the Lord that it happened close to home, and it was a problem I could figure myself out around, and I survived to tell the story, and I survived to be able to put it into the washer and dryer today. And it's with a happy heart that I can announce she's finally back home, where she needs to be, not drowning in rainwater, but probably my boob sweat. I'm just personally rejoicing in the fact that once I get these girls done, we won't have little literal slip-ups like so. But that's it for today's story time. I hope that you guys can have a good old laugh. Maybe start your day with some amusement at the expense of my embarrassment. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget, if you like it, put a thumbs up on it. Don't forget to hit the little red button that says subscribe. You can turn on the notifications if you want to hear these little storms that happen to me whenever I post them. And I will see all of you guys in my next video when I'm hopefully feeling like 10 times better and I have my life completely put together. But until that time, don't forget to work hard and slay harder. Love you, bye! And I'm thinking over here like, damn. Hello, son. My cat just opened my door. Hi! Do you want to come tell this story with me? So now I'm thinking to myself like, damn, I'm screwed. Hi. My precious son. Why are you such a good boy? I don't know why people can't be cat people. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, how pretty. It's like raining, but sunny outside. It's kind of like art.